Hey ladies, I am finally going to do my makeup tutorial, which is kind of funny because I definitely don't feel like a pro at this. But as you guys, I know you guys follow us and you know that we do enjoy hair and makeup. And so hopefully this will just be a few tips to help you guys. So anyway, so bear with me. First one. This is pretty much everyday makeup. I do wear things a little bit brighter when we do videos because the lighting will wash you out. And that's why we do a lot of self-tanners also, because when you get lighting on you, you almost look transparent. So anyway, so I do have self-tanner on. Right now we're using the Loving Tan and we really do love that one. And I do have that on my face. Not a lot, just a little bit. So anyway, the first one that I'm going to use is the Estee Lauder. It's called the Smoother, so it's just a primer. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my under the eye. Currently I am using the Bobbi Brown. It's called the Instant Full Cover Concealer, and the one I use is Warm Ivory. It's a great look, isn't it? Okay, then I just take I have a concealer brush that I have from Sephora that I use, and then I just take this and I just kind of dot it in. So now I'm going to move to my foundation. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I am using the color Golden Beige. I think this was like $5. So I've used everything from pretty expensive to this, and I really do like this. I've been using this one now for probably 2 months or so, and I do really like it. And I'm going to apply it with a brush. This is the It brush from Ulta, and I really love their brushes. I know there's a lot of good brushes out there. This just happens to be the one that I have. It's the number 101, and it is the Airbrush foundation brush. So if you can see this, so I literally just dot a little bit of this onto my brush and then just kind of dot it around. I'm gonna go ahead and do my blush. I am using the MAC, and this is the color is Lovejoy. And I just have, I think this is from Sephora too, just a typical blush brush. I literally just kind of dot it. And again, I am not a professional. We just like makeup. So I'm sure there's so many different techniques. I have watched makeup tutorials, and I do know everybody kind of does it different. And you have to do it different to, I think, your face shape. And I haven't gotten into the contouring and stuff. I'm not, and like the highlighters, not that I shouldn't, I just have not to this point. I'm going to put on, ooh, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one. This one is one that we use a lot. This is just a Neutrogena. So again, from Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. And I love these because they're super moisturizing, but they have great color to them. And again, this one is called Soft Raspberry. It's number 60. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this because sometimes I feel like it just helps brighten things up. So I'm going to move on and we're gonna work on the eyes. A lot of people ask me, how do you keep your eyeshadow on all day? Or how does your eyeliner stay on all day? This is a must. Again, there's all different brands out there, but this is the one, again, that I have been using, and I'm typically one. I'm gonna use it till I'm done with it, and then I might stay with it. But this one is, I really do like this one a lot. So this one is the Urban Decay, and it's just an eyeshadow primer. This one's just literally just an eyeshadow base. So what this does is whenever you apply this, then it's just gonna help your eyeshadow adhere and basically stay all day long. Okay, so once I've applied this, then I take my concealer brush and I just kind of dot this in because you can kind of see it's kind of just smeared on there. So now I'm gonna move on to actually with my eyeshadow palette. And so I do sometimes use different ones, but I love, love, love. I have two different palettes that I keep with me all the time. This one is the Anastasia, I don't know. It looks like Anastasia, but I think it's Anastasia. Anyway, Soft Glam. So this one has, I just absolutely love all of the colors in this one. I use this one, obviously you can see. Then my next one that I use a lot, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I use this one a lot too. So this one has a lot of great colors in it. You can obviously see the ones that I use a lot. So I'm gonna be using kind of a combo of these today. So I just take, this is again a Sephora brush. I don't know, it's just an eyeshadow brush. And I always go through and I'm going to take the light color all around my eye. I take it from all the way up here, all the way down. And so I'm gonna cover it up with a base. You know, it's kind of what I do for my base. This is kind of where it gets to be fun. So I am on the Too Faced. I am going to take, it's called Hot Chocolate. So I'm going to start with this. The thing with eyeshadows too is just be patient, and honestly, it's kind of like an art. It's kind of like a painting. And so I do a lot of things the same, but I will just play with it and I'll just kind of see, kind of depending on what I'm wearing that day, or if I want it to be more dramatic, or if I want it to be more just look like everyday. Again, I'm doing my makeup because we have videos today, so I'm gonna do a little bit more of a dramatic eye, but you can tone it down with your different colors in your palette, so don't be afraid to get it too dark because you can always lighten it up. So I literally keep it kind of in I kind of draw like an imaginary line here in my head, and I don't go any darker. So it's gonna go from the edge of my eyebrow, and it's gonna kind of have a line in that goes to the corner of my eye. Let's say you get it too far down. Literally all I do, and I'll do this later too, but I just take my concealer brush. Sometimes I even add more concealer here, and then I will literally just make the line. You know, I'll use this to kind of get the eyeshadow, because sometimes it'll kind of like powder, you kind of get some extra eyeshadow down here, and so I do this a lot. I'm going to take a darker color. I'm gonna move to the Anastasia palette, and I'm going to use, let's see, so I have this brush, it kind of has an angle. Oh, here, I hope you can see that. So it kind of has an angle, and I am going to use, I love this color, it's called Sultry, and it looks pretty dark, but I love to use this in the crease of my eye. Kind of go with the, I'm gonna go with the arch of my natural eye. I'm just gonna follow it all the way to the corner, pull it down, kind of make that that kind of line down into the corner of my eye. So it's called a brush cleaning pad, and all it is this on the inside. So I will take my brush if I need to use a different color, and literally I just brush it off in here. Anyway, this is awesome. And then you can take this out. I was just gonna show you. You can take this out, and then I use Dawn kitchen like dish soap, and I wash this out, and then it's again super easy tool to have. Okay, so now I have a pretty dark eye, so then my last step, or probably my second to last step, is I like to take, I have a little, I don't know that this is called a paddle brush, I call it a paddle brush, and what I do then is I like to take anything that's kind of shimmery and gold. So this one is called Glistening. This is on the Soft Glam palette. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this down here to brighten this whole area up. I kind of use this is just a typical eyeshadow brush, but I kind of use this to blend. So you can see this, I don't know that's what it's for, but that's what I use it for. So sometimes I will take kind of a lighter color, and then just to kind of get all this kind of smoothed out. Okay, there you have it. So I'm going to do now my eyebrow pencil. So I know there's like lots of different options out there now. I am still using the Bobbi Brown. It's the perfectly defined long wear brow pencil. Color of this one is saddle. And all I do is I just follow again my natural brow. But on the other end of this is a little eyebrow brush. And so I just kind of brush my brows, and then it also will smooth it in. So I've used a lot of different eyeliners, a lot of different price points, different brands, and this is honestly one of my favorites. This is by the It Cosmetics, and you can get this at Ulta, and I just love the way that this goes on. It goes on super smooth, and it stays on all day long. So now I've started using, this color is black brown. So anyway, I feel like this one doesn't make me look maybe as harsh. Again, I just try to do a thinner one at the bottom, and I do go all the way to the inside. I know some people do halfway, and you know, they just kind of go halfway under the eye. I do actually outline all of my eye. I'm going to pull the line further out to the side, because what that's going to do is, again, it just brings your eye and makes it to appear bigger, and it just it's like almost giving you this natural eye lift. So it kind of is pulling my eye up. And now I'm going to take from the corner, and I'm going to try to, again, this is just per your eye, I'm gonna draw my line and then fill in the corner, and then finish out outlining the rest of your eye. Okay, so now I have my eyeliner on. This is my absolute favorite mascara. And then it also doesn't clump them together. To me, it almost just, it pulls them and extends them, but you don't look, it doesn't look super heavy. So this is the Benefit They're Real, and I do use the black, I believe. I know I do. So this is what the brush looks like. And I love the tips because you can really get into, you know, this area here in the corner, and then down here with the tip. I always apply the bottom first because my eyelashes are pretty long. They're pretty blonde. So they don't always look, they don't look as long as they are until I put on my mascara. Because a lot of times I have people that are like, are your eyelashes fake? I'm like, no, they're not. But a little extra tip is, if any of you guys use Rodan and Fields, they have a, it's like a lash gel, and you put it at nighttime, you put it on your top lid, and then you just sleep in it. And I'm telling you what, that stuff works. I can't remember, it's like lash extender, and I do love that, and I use it. And I've actually had my same tube. I don't use it all the time. I may use it maybe twice a month, and that's probably not how you're supposed to use it. You're probably supposed to use it a lot more, but I just feel like it helps lengthen and even kind of fill in the lashes. All right, so I am going to take my hair out of the clip. Another thing, so just a little fun fact. So we always joke that we have chinecks, so it's like where our chins run into our neck. Here's a little tip. So if you take, I have the Hoola bronzer, and I literally take this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make the appearance that my chin, for you guys, or for, not you guys, but for the appearance of my chin to go back, and then I'm going to shade it in down here, and then it helps not see this like neck stuff. So just a little trick. So I'm gonna pull it all the way back, and it just kind of makes a shadow. Again, I'm not a pro. This is just these are my own words. The biggest thing too is you can, even on something like this, you can always add more. So I don't cake it on, I just kind of keep applying till it's where I want it to be. So then it kind of hides this and gives that, like I said, again, in my opinion, it kind of gives it a shadow. So I look more chiseled or whatever. I'm going to apply, actually, you know what? I'm gonna apply, because there's not a lot of color there. So this is an Urban Decay. This is called Comfort Matte, and it's a darker type lipstick. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put one of my favorite glosses over it, because I can't do this video without showing you one of my favorite glosses. This is the Lorac, and the color is Socialite. This is one of my favorites, because I can put this on red. I can, like a lipstick that has more of a red tone to it, or the one that has brown tone. You can put it on anything, and literally I just put this over the top and it really brightens it up. And a lot of times I will end and I will add just a little more blush to kind of brighten up my cheekbone. I feel like I look a little darker in the video than I do in the mirror. And then my very final step is the translucent powder. And if you guys do not have this, it's the Laura Mercier. I'm so bad at these names. It is a very, very fine translucent powder, and what it does is it basically sets your makeup. I have a powder brush. It's the It Cosmetics powder brush, and I'm just gonna dab a little bit. So then I put this on as my final layer, and this really just sets everything and really gives you that long lasting wear whenever you need to have this on from sun up to sundown. This is the trick. So, all right. This also gives you that kind of photo look. I really like this a lot. This was a new addition to my makeup. I probably started using a translucent and loose powder probably like 6 months ago or so. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, we're just kind of passing along some of the things that we do. Doesn't mean that it's the perfect way or the only way. It's just kind of what we do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.